Hey, what do you say, YouTube? 3 minutes away from 30 Seconds with Vic. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I know there's other stuff you could be doing, but you took the time out to come here, and it means more than you know. You know? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's kick in all 4 cylinders here. Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Welcome to 30 Seconds with Vic. Do not leave phone calls unless otherwise instructed. I got a whole list of calls to make. People still aren't getting it. What a shocker. No more mailing your names and numbers to that email, 30 Seconds with Vic at Yahoo. It's done. It's gone. And that's that. There was nothing we could do. We tried. It didn't work out. I know people are bitching and moaning, but Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't give a fuck because I'm doing the best I can. So we're going to try this way for a while, and we'll hold off on the numbers for now. People are saying, well, how do I get you to call me? Simple. Inbox me. Private message me. How do you do that? Go to Google. Go to Google, type in Vic D. Everything fills in. My fan page, my website, my YouTube channel. If you take the little time and effort, you could get through to me. Trust me, you could do it. So now, I got a lot of names and numbers here, so please do not leave numbers here. Hey, you want to leave numbers, go ahead. I mean, I'm not going to call you. You could do whatever you got to do. I don't know that. Yes, our special guest tonight is Rocky and Goliath. For most people who grew up in the time where I grew up, when this country was great, when this country had morals and values and respect, there used to be a show called Davian and Goliath. Remember Davian and Goliath? It was every Sunday morning. You had that depressing song. Do 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 do. Well, gee, Rocky, why do you beat people up? God doesn't love when you fight all the time. Hey, yo, Goliath. You know, I love canines, I miss Butkus. But the reason why I fight is because I can't sing or dance. Hey, yo. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Well, Chizman, why are you watching? A grown man playing with dolls. Maybe, just maybe, Chizman, if you didn't take yourself too seriously, and if all of us didn't take ourselves so seriously, wouldn't this be a better world to grow up in? He's a grown man playing with dolls. Well, I never. Well, fuck you too. All right. let's go to the calls. Don't attack me, but it's okay for you to attack me. Hey, Chisman, here's your chiz right here. Let me chiz on your fucking face. All right. Let's call. We're going to call Christopher. All right. 802. Beep, bop, boop. Ashbet. Beep, bop, boop. Boop, bop, bop, beep. This is Christopher. 802. I have no idea what area code that is. I have no idea. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Chisman. Say goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. 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 Okay. Wait a minute now. Well, hold on there, doggone it. The fuck is the button? All right. Let's try it again. Let's do that again. 802. Beep, bop, boop. Boop, bop, bop, beep. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get a dial tone. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We are back. We are back. Calling Christopher, 802.
Hey, this is Tammy. I'm either sleeping or out, which means I can't come to the phone right now. So please leave me a message and I'll try to return your call.
Yeah, I'll leave you a message. There's your message. I'm either sleeping or out, and I can't get the phone right now. Well, obviously, if you're sleeping or you're out, of course you can't get to the phone, you cotton-picking varmint. Let's call Martin. 609. Beep, bop, boop, boop, bop, bop, beep. Martin.
Mind-boggling.
You ain't kidding, Martin. You got to shut off your whatever you're watching. You got to shut off whatever you're watching. The echo is annoying me.
Done.
Thank you. How you doing, Martin?
Bada-beep, bada-bop, bada-boop.
There you go. What do you got to ask me or tell me?
Okay. Question number one.
Beautiful. That's what I like. A caller who's prepared.
Okay, got my list here. Here you
Go
go,
ahead.
Vic. I know you're a big fan of the movie Bronx Tale, as I am.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
The scene in the movie where C was talking to Sonny about what type of mob boss he wanted to be, his choices were, he asked, to be feared or loved. If that was you, which one would you pick and why?
Love.
Remember the scene?
Love. Yeah, of course I remember the scene. I want to be loved because I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter.
Figured that. It lasts longer, too, right?
Yeah, you know, I grew up with a lot of wannabes and the real thing back in Brooklyn, and that's no life. You never know when you're going to start your car and it's going to blow up. Fuck that. It's easy. It's nicer to be nice. It comes back to you.
Agreed. You remember his funeral? No one was there.
Yeah, exactly.
Laughing or anything. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Next question. Any of these questions, Vic? If you don't like them,
No, hold it. I'm not done with the first question. You know what I loved about that. You know what I loved about that movie? So many great lines. My favorite line is, "There's nothing worse than wasted talent."
Beautiful.
Yep.
Yep.
And one more. The working man is the tough guy.
Oh, I thought of you right away. He's a bus driver. I mean, come on.
I want to see the play. I'm dying to see the play.
I heard it's good.
Go ahead. Next question.
Okay. If George Carlin was here today, you're a big fan, as I am too. I love him. Okay. if George Carlin had a 30 seconds with George, and he called you, what would you ask him?
Oh my God, that's a great question. Great question. I would
30
say,
seconds with George. Go ahead.
I would say, George, how the hell do you come up with so much material? How do you do it? You're a genius.
Yes. How did you remember it all, too?
Oh my God. You know, and I never got the honor of even meeting him. I regret that. I had a chance to go see him, but I didn't go for some reason, and he was a fucking genius.
Okay, good answer.
You know what else I would ask him? You know what else I would ask him? George, what do you tell people who say, "Why must you curse so much?" Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one.
Wow, these are great. Go ahead, what's next?
Okay. In your career, the following 3 events, which one of these, Vic, accelerated your career mostly? When I mean accelerate, put the gas down on the pedal and, pushed you up. The day you met Russell Best, Bread and Milk, or Mall Cop 2?
The day I met Russell Best.
There we go. That's
that
number
man,
1.
The Beatles had Brian Epstein. I got Russell Best. The man knows his shit. Has been in the Shark Tank for 30 years. He's a straight shooter.
Right.
He knows his shit. Takes no shit. And people that get him, get him. People that don't get him, it's just too bad.
He's great. When he did that vignette, Dibitetto, Dibitetto. That I was on the floor with that one.
You know the one that went crazy a couple weeks ago, the bomb cyclone. That one.
Yeah.
That was his idea.
Yeah.
That was his idea.
Genius.
And it went nuts. I had 14 million. It reached 14 million post news feeds on Facebook alone.
Is that right?
Yeah.
With the other 2, Bread and Milk, Mall Cop 2, which would be number 2 and then number 3?
Bread and Milk. Mall Cop was a great experience. It was a gift out of left field, out of nowhere. It didn't really propel me. I got recognized by the younger kids because, all of his movies, are really family oriented. But Bread and Milk, I think, did more than Mall Cop. But that's not Mall Cop, I was in a fucking movie. That was a great experience.
I know.
You know?
It was on. They've been playing it a lot lately, too. Back-to-back episodes.
It's on Stars. It's on the Stars channel all the time.
And speaking of Mall Cop, Vic, on the set, and you're like, Robin Williams was, a lot of energy always. Did you have to, subdue and say, hey, wait, this ain't my movie. I got to not crack everybody up on the set? Because the outtakes would be hilarious.
Absolutely. I had a small part. I just did what I had to do. I don't want to be the fucking... that's not me. Off stage, I'm a very quiet guy. I'm not the kind of comic that's got to be on all the time. Kevin's the star. He's the man. I'm just happy to be in the background. You kidding me?
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Next question, sir. Before Bread and Milk, going back, is there... If you could actually have a writer sit in front of you, you think there's a movie about your life?
Absolutely.
Your career?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And how some TV or movie executive hasn't figured that out yet. What the following I have is mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling.
That's why I'm doing it my way. I'm tired of waiting. I'm doing it. You realize the social media, I have more people looking at me than a sitcom gets?
I'm looking at you right now on YouTube. I got you on both
know what I
screens.
mean?
I'm a Frankenstein monster.
You what?
I'm a Frankenstein monster. I'm walking around work by the beat, by the bop, by the boop. What's the matter with you?
You know where I got that from. You sound like a movie.
One.
Beautiful. Well, who said that in The Godfather? Ba-da beep, ba-da boop, ba-da bop, ba-da beep.
Sonny.
There you go.
Come on.
You know that was all improvised. They didn't write that for me.
Yeah.
And he's Jewish. James Caan is Jewish.
I know.
How great is that? I love that.
Like you said, he should have had Easy Pass, right?
Yeah, he would have still been alive. But boom.
Okay. Next question. The look.
Yeah.
No confusion on that, Vic. I thought it went back to a look of the boss you had when you worked for the cement company, driving the truck, and when you asked him a stupid question, he did the look. Isn't that where it came from?
You got it kind of mixed up. It was on the garbage. It was on the garbage truck. I drove a garbage truck.
Garbage truck.
And my friend's name was Frankie Mormando. He's the guy that did that look. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, you stole that from this guy. You stole that." Do you realize every comic, like Jackie Gleason, he grew up in Brooklyn, and when you grow up, characters that you grow up with inspire you to do what you do now. It's not that you're copying. It's like a tribute to these people, you know?
Yeah.
People have no idea. They talk out of their ass without knowing the facts.
Agreed. Unbelievable.
Any more questions? These are great.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
When I wear your shirt, the Victor, the look, I'm in Home Depot. Hey, the bread and milk guy. Hey, you here to get a shed? You know, I hear all kinds of comments. Sometimes I get like a girl, 22-year-old intern and a nurse. Oh, who's that? He looks mad. It's Vic Dibitetto. He's hilarious. So, how do you approach? Like, I got to walk around with a sheet with what you do because there's so many layers with what you do. Is I keep a sheet with my favorite vignettes and I email them to friends or family that never even heard of it. You know, where do you start?
Wow.
I'm not just going to bring up bread and milk. The bread and milk guy, you know?
Thank you.
It's like, there's a lot more to that.
There's a lot. There's Tony Gaga. There's that guy. There's the shed. My bedroom window.
By the pool.
Home goods.
The pool by the pool.
It goes, I'm not one dimension. I do a lot, you know? This is...
Exactly.
It's just people... I love the people, you know, who say I'm stealing, I'm copying. There is so much. It's not just. It's more than one dimension. It's a lot. I do a lot of characters. The vignettes are different than the stand-up.
It's endless.
The stand-up is different than the vignettes because they're miserable. Because their mothers take it up the ass. What movie is that from?
I forget.
Oh, come on. They're miserable because their mothers take it up the ass. Come on. Joe Pesci, De Niro.
Raging Bull.
Attaboy.
You almost got me there.
That's my favorite movie, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Another thing I was talking. Your favorite movies, Raging Bull, Godfather.
Goodfellas.
Part 1 or 2, by the way.
Yes, part 3 I don't include.
How about part 2? I was a fan of part 2.
Part 2 is, when you get the trilogy, part 2 is part of 1, and 1 is part, but part 3, I don't know what he was thinking when he did part 3.
He ran out of money, I guess.
Yeah, that was almost as bad as Rocky V with Tommy Morrison.
Now, how about with comedies, Vic? I know you like them movies. What are some of your favorite comedies?
What do you mean, sitcoms?
No, just regular movies, comedy movies.
Well, I go back. Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Trading Places, Stripes. God, there's so many. All of Jerry Lewis. I grew up with Jerry Lewis.
Remember, it's a mad
Oh,
world?
my God, the Big W. The Big W.
We're on the same age. I was born in 62, so we're around the same age.
We grew up in the greatest time. We really did.
Yes, sir.
I grew up with Abbott and Costello, the Three Stooges, Red Skelton, Johnny Carson, Dean Martin, Celebrity Roast. Are you kidding me?
Hey, I'm going to challenge you. What are the Three Stooges' first and last names?
Mo Howard, Curly Howard, Shemp Howard, and Larry Fine.
Wrong on all of them.
What?
Mo. What did you call Mo?
Howard.
Right. His name was actually Moses Horowitz.
Wow.
Curly was Jerome Horowitz.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Now there you have...
Larry was Lawrence Feinberg.
Jewish guys from Brooklyn. All your great comics come from Brooklyn. Woody Allen, Jackie Gleason. It goes on and on.
But I'm a big Stooges fan, though, Vic. That's what I understand. Sorry,
how could you? You know, when I watch the Stooges with my wife, she looks at me. She says, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "You just don't." My kids love the Stooges, but I got to admit, when I see Shemp, I like Curly better. Shemp is a little let down, but Shemp was good. But after Shemp, when you started with Joe Bessa and all, it was time to put it to rest. You know.
I was a Larry fan. I mean, the look, the face.
Larry was fucking great.
He's a middleman.
Yeah. You know? I can imitate Larry. You want to hear?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to try. It's kind of good. Here we go. Come on, fellas. There's work to do. It's not bad, right?
That's pretty good.
He was from Philly.
That's not bad.
Wasn't he from Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. A Street he was born.
Wow.
He played the violin for therapy because he...
Mo Larry Cheese! Mo Larry Cheese! Oh, my God. If you get high and watch the Three Stooges, it's the fucking greatest.
Here's the beauty of the Stooges, though, Vic. They were perfect for the economy. This is why. They had a job. Every job they had, from icemen to plumbers to football players, lasted one day.
Yep.
The next day, they go on to the next job.
Yep. And think how they were perceived. What was that? The 30s? Imagine doing that shit in the 30s, where this country was so conservative and strict. Imagine what they thought with these guys.
No way.
And it's funny you said that. I mean, look at Gleason, the Honeymooners. He was a bus driver in Brooklyn. It took place in one room, a husband and a wife, and it was timeless. It still stands today.
Yup. They're bitching at me now. On YouTube, they say, "Not this idiot again."
Fuck them.
Doing an imitation
Fuck
of you.
them. It's my show. Fuck them. No matter what you do, you're not going to make people happy.
I could do a quick little bit here for you. Russell.
What about him?
I could do his voice.
Really? Go ahead.
Here's you driving. This is inspired by we're coming back from a gig in Traffic 11010.
Right.
Where you're driving. Russell, I can't take it anymore. Look at this guy in front of me. Come on, let's go. Look at this guy. Go ahead. Go ahead. I guess blinkers were optional that year. Go ahead. Vic, why are you getting upset? Calm down. You don't understand. There's too many cars and not enough roads.
Wow.
I can't take it anymore, Russ. I can't take it. Roll down the window. Look at this guy right next to me. Hey, roll down the window. I owe that guy $2. Leave him go. Vic, calm down. All right? Calm down. All right.
Oh, my God. I hope he's watching. If not, I'm going to let him see this.
It was kind of a nasally Jewish little guy, even though there's nothing wrong with that voice. It was kind of like, you know how his voice is.
Well, Russell is, right, he's half Sicilian and half Jewish. And he's got some Mongolian in him, believe it or not, too. No, from Mongolia, not a Mongoloid. You know what I'm saying, from Mongolia.
Yeah.
But and sometimes he also sounds like Ray Liotta when he's narrating Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right.
Right? Think about it.
Yes. He's like this. Dick.
Karen, why did you do that, Karen? This is great.
I told you I was going to do someone from Speed Racer. You're a Speed Racer fan, right?
Go Speed Racer. Go Speed. The white Mark 1, the white car with the red on the hood.
You remember the characters in it too, right?
Of course.
Inspector Detector.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Spiral Syndrome. I have some candy. I'm going to go see with Dibitetto.
Holy shit. That's fucking great.
I don't can't see him. What are you doing, you kids?
That's fucking great. You nailed this.
And then I could do Jim Ignatowski from Taxi.
Go ahead.
you remember the one where they ate the hash brownies?
Yes.
Okay, and Jim got the brownie and took a sniff from it and figured out what type of hash it was.
Go ahead.
Here you go. Peru, southern Peru, before the rains, fluent but not overbearing. Good crop.
Very good. My favorite Taxi episode when he goes for his driving license and he's asking Bobby, what does a yellow light mean? And
Yeah,
Bobby
so
says, go ahead, do it.
I'll do it. I'll do the bit with you.
Go ahead. Okay.
What does a yellow light mean?
It means slow down.
What does a yellow light mean?
Slow down.
Is everybody done? What does a yellow light mean?
It means slow down.
I can't take this test. I give up.
Wow. This is great. I think I'll be calling you. I think I'll be calling you again in the future.
I can do a dog bark.
Go
I
ahead.
can do a great beatbox.
Go ahead.
Dog bark.
Yeah.
You ready?
Keep doing it. I got Goliath in my hand. Keep doing it.
Russell just stepped on him.
Do Russell. Do Russell one more time.
Let's see. Okay. Vic, why are you getting upset? There's too many cars and not enough roads. You gotta calm down, Vic. My God. Go get a plate of linguine and clam sauce and a shot of Jack Daniels. And relax. And have a cigar. You gotta relax. We're on the Barzano Bridge. Relax.
Very good. Outstanding.
I hear applause. There we go.
Yeah, I got the sound thing here. Well, that was the wrong one. There you go. They're laughing. Everybody's laughing. I got a studio audience here.
Hey.
Well, listen, I got to get going. You have been, I would say, top 5 callers since I started 30 Seconds with Vic. You're phenomenal.
Top 5. I'll take it. Beautiful.
You're phenomenal.
And I'd like to thank you for answering these questions, Vic, especially one with 30 Seconds with George. That was my top one.
Yes. Martin, where are you? You're
I'm sorry.
609. Where are you, in Jersey?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to be calling you again in the future.
I'll have to get a bit going here, then.
I got a little star next to you.
Beautiful. I'm a star, huh?
You are. You were excellent. You were prepared, and it flowed a lot nicely, and even my fans liked it. You know, you got the 1% fucking idiots. I thought this was 30 Seconds with Vic. Amazing, isn't it?
Well, they can go over here. They're over there. They're over here.
And I said,
come on.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. It was all lies.
All lies. All of it. Oh, I was in the olive oil business.
That now.
What?
I am you out of here. I'm in work on. What do you want from me?
Where do you work?
I work at facilities at a healthcare management company.
Nice.
I do everything. A little bit of this. I play the drums too.
A little bit of this. A little bit of that.
A little bit of that.
It's all lies. Listen, Martin, you have a great night. Thank you for that amazing call.
Okay.
And I'll be in touch with you in the future. Yes, absolutely.
Before you go, last question.
Go ahead.
You, Vic, what are them 3 doors over the doors for?
Oh, wow, you're very observant. Those are just storage doors.
Storage, but you can't reach it though, can you?
No, I need a step stool. The middle one,
What's in
obviously.
there? All the home good stuff?
Oh no, it's shit from the kids that they didn't bring to Scotland, and we just stored shit in there. But wow, how did you? Because we made it the same color as the wall. Wow, you're good.
Yeah, I was just curious. It's like they look weird. I didn't know what you were putting in bodies or something in there. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to do something with all these doors in a future show. Cause the two side doors are closets. The middle door is obviously the entrance. The two side doors are closets, and up there it's storage. Oh, now I see. Okay, you can see. Yeah, up there are storage things.
Well, Jim Morrison will come out. The doors, get it? You see what I did there?
Bum. He'll be here all week, folks. Try the Veals, the best in the city. All right, listen, Martin, you have a great night, buddy. I'll be in touch with you.
Thank you very much, Vic. Thanks for the call.
You got it. Take care, pal.
Bye-bye.
That was wonderful. That was entertaining. That was fun. That was a fun call. That's what I like, fun calls. People who are prepared with questions. Unfortunately, wow, it's fucking almost 8 o'clock. But whoever I don't call tonight, I'll save. Can't do it tomorrow night because I got some things to do, places to go, people to see. So I'm allowed to tell you, you know, I release information as I'm allowed, but it's all good. And then we'll be back. Let me see here. We'll be back here Wednesday night. That's it. Tonight, Wednesday night. Forget about tomorrow night and the weekend. The weekend I'll be in Florida. So when I come back Wednesday night, I'll let you know the schedule for next week. You take it a day at a time because it's I have an insane schedule. Crazy life. I can't really go out and plan ahead too far with this because it's crazy. But we've been doing these a lot. And let's go to the next call. Let's go to, I don't know how, wow, do you see the irony in this? That was Martin, and now we're going to call Marty. Marty. One, beep, bop, boop. Boop, bop, beep. Boop, bop. Bop, whoop. Bop, beep. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could remind my girl, what I tell my thought, Time for a sip. Guess or no guess? 30 Seconds with Vic is brought to you by Pellegrino. That's right. The drink in Italy. Guess or no guess? Hey, Marty, how are you?
Yeah, good. I'm just watching you live on Facebook.
Thank you, buddy. What do you got to say? What do you hear? What do you say?
What's your thoughts on the president about this shithole comment? What's your thoughts on that?
About the shithole comment? I don't talk.
Yeah,
I don't talk politics.
Yeah, it's kind of blown out of proportion the way I look at it.
I don't talk politics because no matter what I say, it's going to turn into a circus. So people come to me to get away from that circus.
Yeah, it's kind of the same way with me. I just got that there. Just had to throw that out there. But besides that, yeah, I think it's bullshit.
Anything else you want to ask me, Marty?
Yeah, I love your show. I love what you do. I love your last video you did about the snow and the whatever that was there, the bomb.
Yeah,
snow,
the bomb.
Yeah, I loved it.
Ridiculous.
I love the bomb cyclone. I don't know what to do with that either.
Unbelievable. I think that was a new ride at Coney Island. I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what that was either. It kind of just threw me off there.
Yeah. Then they had another word, bombogenesis. I thought Barack Obama joined Phil Collins. What the fuck is
I thought too. I thought the same damn thing.
Bombogenesis.
Hey, they get paid to do it right or wrong. Hey, they might as well just name whatever the hell they want.
That's the only job you could be wrong and you don't get fired.
Hell no. It's like, hey, we fuck it, hey, we do it right, we do it wrong, hey, fuck it, nobody gonna watch us, hey.
Exactly. Where am I calling? This is 240. Where am I calling?
It's out of Maryland, Hagerstown, Maryland.
Oh, okay. I was in Baltimore a few months ago, Magoobies.
Oh, yeah, it's a good little town.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back there, but, you know, sometimes things don't work out as planned.
No, yeah, you gotta make way up to Martinsburg, West Virginia. There's a good little crowd up there. They like you.
Well, hopefully. I know I got fans there. I'd love dying to go there, have some moonshine in the Appalachian Mountains.
Hell yeah. I love that shit. You gotta get yourself some apple pie there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best one.
Well, Marty, thank you for picking up, buddy. I appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. I'll be here in the future.
Yes, you have a great night, and, just keep watching my fan page. Hopefully I'll be in West Virginia one day.
Hey, I hope to see you soon, Rick. You have a good one. Be safe.
You too, Marty. Be careful. Thank you, buddy.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye. Love the accent. That's what I love about this show. Different people, different accents. But I do not talk politics. No way. No way, Jose. I leave it to you all the political analysts on the social media because their opinion is the right one. All right. Let's call Gary. 845. Beep bop boop. Lost the light. There we go. 845. Beep bop boop. Boop bop. Bop beep. All right. It is what it is. And that's that. We're not animale. You gotta go home. You gotta go home.
We stand behind every bad cup we sell. Vic?
Yo, how are you, Gary?
How you doing?
Were you talking to somebody?
No. I thought you'd get the reference. Ajax Plumbing.
Oh, okay, got it. That's the Three Stooges.
No, Abbott and Costello in Society.
Ah, yes. Well, I was in the right genre.
Yeah, you were. No, I know how much you like Abbott and Costello, so.
Love Abbott and Costello. My favorite line, remember Frankenstein? Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Where Lon Chaney, Lon Chaney tells, you don't understand, when the moon is full, and you're gonna say the next line, all right? You don't understand, when the moon is full, I turn into a wolf. Go ahead.
Yeah, you and 20 million other guys.
There you go. Classic.
Other than Who's On First, my favorite routine, I don't know if you remember, they did it to hit the ice, but they did it better on the TV show. Remember when Lou wanted to impress Hillary and her father that he could play the piano?
All right.
Back of the piano.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
And then he falls asleep. Simple comedy, man. It was fucking great. It was so great.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man. Those days are gone.
I know. And the other one is when Bachagalup makes the birthday cake. Why you don't tell him you wanted a marshmallow? Why? I don't got a crystal ball.
How about meet the ball?
Yeah, meet the ball, yep.
Mr. Bachagalup. Just that name makes you laugh.
Oh, my God. No touch of the cake, you better boy.
My kids, I bring up a story. My kids, they're watching SNL one night. And that guy Moynihan is doing the drunken uncle. And I told my kids, do me a favor. When you get a chance, go to YouTube and type in Foster Brooks.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yep.
Dean Martin.
Oh.
Dean Martin roast.
Oh, man. You actually I really thought he was drunk.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought, because I was a teenager, and I thought he was drunk.
Unreal.
I said, nobody's that good.
Just the way he burped, and Dean Martin, the way he laughed and would fall off the chair, and Don Rickles, and man.
Don Rickles was my favorite part of the roast. Oh my God!
It was in those days. It was like an honor to get heckled by Rickles. Imagine Rickles today coming out doing his. Forget it.
Oh, when he died, I was crying when he died. I mean, guys who want to be comedians, that's what they should study. Things like that.
Yep.
That's what they should study.
Well, Carlin is my influence. George Carlin.
I know.
Jackie Gleason, Rodney Dangerfield. You know, blue collar, working class. I mean, you know, maybe I missed the boat. Maybe my time has passed. But you know what? I got an audience out there who gets me, and that's all I need. You know.
Well, like I was telling you earlier, I do acting, but I was thinking of going back to doing stand-up because I did it for a year and a half. But I can do a lot of impressions, but I just felt that, a lot of these impressions, people, a lot of the young people are not going to know who. Like if I do Fonzie or Louis, Danny DeVito when he did Louis, or Archie Bunker, a lot of the audience isn't going to get it. But then, sometimes I see you do it, and there are enough people that get it.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised. I mean, the Honeymoon is classic. People know Ralph Cramden. People know Archie Bunker and Louis DePalma.
Right.
Do Louis. Let me hear you do Louis.
Oh, okay. Willa, you're a loser. You always was, and you always will be a loser. And you'll be back. Oh, you'll be back. And I'll be waiting. Will I be waiting?
Too bad. I don't know if you heard the caller before. He did Reverend Jim. We should get you two guys together.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't want to. I didn't want to, be distracted by, watching tonight. But I'm going to look at the whole thing later.
And you know what? There's still an audience out there. The baby boomers, and you'd be surprised. Right. Even in my shows, I got a lot of young kids come to my shows now, which is great. Funny is funny.
I'll give it a shot.
Funny is funny.
Right.
I don't care if you're a mime, if you do props, if you impersonations, if you're a monologist. Funny is funny. I hate when people.
I would do mostly observational humor, but I can do a lot of impressions. So, I just want to figure out a way to incorporate them where it's smooth. That's all.
Oh, stage time. You need a lot of stage time.
Yeah. Well, I have an open invitation to go to stand up New York anytime I want. So I'm giving it a lot of thought. I meant to ask you, being that we're on the subject, the first time that you went out there, when you did the first time when you did the amateur,
right?
I don't know if you recall what was, because I can tell you what went through my mind the first two times. I was shitting in my pants, but then I had a revelation. But the first time you tried it, I mean, what was going through your mind? Can you remember that?
Yes,
what was going through your head?
It was at Pips. Oh. It was at Pips Comedy Club, 1981. Listen to this.
Right.
I had to follow Andrew Dice Clay and Richard Jeni. All right.
Oh, Richard Jeni's one of my favorites.
Yeah, may he rest in peace. He was a genius. Now imagine following those. Imagine following those two guys on a Wednesday night. So I go on stage. I practically got diarrhea going down my left leg. But what did help the audience was full of my family and friends, so that helped. And they were pretty kind of new at the time, no, weren't they? I mean, they were kind of just starting. No? Yeah, but even when they started, they were just so way ahead of it themselves. I mean, Richard Jeni, I would have killed for the bits that he threw in the garbage barrel. I mean,
well, you know what he does. I mean, not only is he perfect, he's so well timed, but the way he performs. I mean, he performs when he does a sketch or a routine.
Yes.
He performs.
I mean, all of his HBO specials, they're all different. That's the hardest part I had. Going on stage doesn't bother me. I mean, when I opened for Jay and the Americans at Westbury Music Fair in Long Island, 3,000 people. Mm-hmm. Stage fright is not my problem. My problem is writing new material. That's the toughest part of at least for me.
That's always the hardest. I mean, the more people that are in the audience, the more comfortable I am. I mean, I've done 40 stage plays, and I'd be more nervous in my living room with family than I would in front of thousands of people. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Most people are the opposite.
Yeah, when I used to go for auditions, I was very nervous in front of three guys with a clipboard. But put me in front of 3,000 people, no problem. Go figure that shit out.
Right. I know. I'm the same way. So, I mean, because, I only do 5-6 movies a year. I try, it's getting more. But I figure in between, I may as well go back and I did it for a year and a half. And after the second time, I said, you know what? Let me approach this like I'm doing a character, but myself, but only in exaggerated form. And once I put that in my head, I killed. I said, my God, this is easy.
It's all, it's all in your head. You're right. You just said it. It's all in your head.
And it's like use therapy, right?
You know what helps? I don't know. Look at the back wall. Don't look people in the eyes. Just look at the back wall.
I never do. Never do.
And I don't like seeing the audience. Believe it or not, I like, when the lights are down, you don't see the audience. That's why I like theaters. You don't see the audience. You just see the stage light, the spotlight. I like that.
Yeah, that's like when I do a stage play. I don't see anybody. It's like a blur when I look out.
Yep. But, it's a beautiful thing. There's nothing like that instant feedback from a live audience. There's nothing like it.
Well, that's why I prefer doing that and stage plays because, the response is immediate. You do a movie, it's tedious and it's long. I mean, it's nice when the movie's all done and you look at it. But, I tell people I would never recommend, you're there 16 hours and, you're tired and it's boring. But I can't help it. I like the finished product. But I prefer being in front of an audience. Definitely.
Yeah, and I'm not the kind that I don't pick on the audience. I hate when people say, "Pick on me, pick on my friend, give me a shout out."
Right.
I don't do that. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm some guy like Don Rickles. That's what he did. That was his shtick. I don't work the crowd. I have an act.
I know that.
I do a meet and greet after all my shows. Why do you want a shout out? If I'm going to give you a shout out, it's not fair to the rest of the people. It's all about the performer on stage. You paid good money. Sit back and let me entertain you.
Right. No, I mean I know I've seen you 4 or 5 times, and perfect. And I don't. I mean, if somebody really gets out of line with me, I'll knock it down. But generally, no, I wouldn't. I don't rather not interact with the audience either.
Right.
But by the way, that reminds me. I wanted to thank you again, for being so nice to my son and my friends Wally and Mark. That Saturday night at the Richfield Playhouse. Remember I put the picture from Chiller?
Yes, in Connecticut.
So thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. So thank you.
It's my pleasure. It's nice, when you're nice to people, it comes back most of the times.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I promised to give a shout out. I wanted to give a shout out to the girls Giovanna and Rosina and their grandmother Andrea, who I can't believe she doesn't look like her grandmother.
Wait a minute.
For sure.
Is today Tuesday?
Yeah. But we're planning to do a little something as a gift to you, and I'm talking with Andrea, and I'm not going to say any more, but something's coming.
What do you mean coming where? Through the mail?
No. Video-wise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I normally call them on Tuesday nights. I didn't talk to Andrea. I should have set it up for tonight. Andrea, I see her. I don't want her. I normally Tuesday night is their night, and I didn't set it up this time. But
okay. Did you see the little Tony Gaga video the girls did last week? It's like 10 seconds.
Last week, no.
Oh my God! It's hysterical.
Oh, today's Monday. Holy shit! I'm almost fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not doing the thing.
I think it's a week old. I just saw it this morning.
All right. Listen, Marty, I gotta go. All right. Thank you for the call. It was great talking to you.
I appreciate it.
And I'm looking forward to that. To whatever you guys are planning.
Right. Oh yeah, and then I'll see you soon. Probably when the weather gets a little better, I'll go to another show.
You got it.
All right. Have a good night, Vic.
You too, Marty. Take care.
Gary, all right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Fuck, Gary, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
That's all right. That's okay.
I do this too many times. I'm so bad at this. All right, take care, Gary.
10 million people you call.
I know. I got the list here. I'm reading fucking comments. It's hard. It's wrong, Nikki. It's wrong.
I know.
Take care, Gary.
Have a great night. Good to you and your family. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Andrea, I see your comments. Listen, I'd like to call the girl. I can't do it tomorrow night because I'm not doing this tomorrow night. So let's set it up for next Tuesday, the 23rd. I haven't spoken to Giovanna and Rosina in a while. So if we could, the 23rd, Tuesday, let me know. You know how to get in touch with me. All right, guys. Look, this went longer than I thought, but this was amazing. You know, I know that the name of the show is 30 Seconds with Vic, but if a caller is great, I don't give a shit if it's 30 hours with Vic, all right? This is great. It's really coming into its own now with this. I think this system is working out a lot better, and these calls were phenomenal tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it because I didn't get, I got this whole list. And for those of you who inboxed me and I messaged you when I said I'm going to call you tonight, I apologize. I'll try you on Wednesday night. We'll be back Wednesday night. Not tomorrow night. Wednesday night. Because I got to go. You know, Babekins, I got to spend some time with Babekins. I feel like you guys are my mistress. But thank you for tuning in. And we will see you Wednesday night. Same bat channel. Same bat time. Good night, everybody, and hang in there because the best is yet to come. Alrighty then. We are forging ahead. Good night, Instagram. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Ciao, ciao. All right, YouTube, I started with you, and I'm ending with you. Now it's time to say goodnight. Sleep tight. Good night. Dream sweet dreams for me. Dream sweet dreams for you.